What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Southern Roots Podcast. We've got a bunch going on this week as well. Another busy weekend. Got a lot done. Did a lot that didn't accomplish much too, if that makes sense. You'll find out about that a little bit later. But before we get into it, let's plug the social media real quick, Seth.
We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, Instagram, and a TikTok. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe. Give us some interaction. Any interaction will be greatly appreciated.
Yes, sir.
So what y'all want to talk about first?
I don't know. He talks in his mic sometimes, and it just don't register for me.
Did he try?
It'll light up. Yeah, he said something, and I can see it light up, but
I don't know.
it's been doing that a lot lately.
Really? Now, I ain't gonna lie, though. I don't know about this week because we ain't been on here that long. Last week, your junk was,
bugging.
yeah, it was bugging.
Mine was.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
bad.
Well, my internet
Really mainly towards the end.
Yeah, like it seemed like the longer we got, like the hotter your Wi-Fi got, and it was like, the more it leaked, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was.
Well, I've been working from home this whole week, and at least once a day, my internet just completely goes out. Computer disconnects from it.
Nice.
TV won't play. Phone won't do nothing. It just says, "Yeah, I'm taking a break for a minute."
That's good.
I needed one, apparently.
Yeah. No, you know what else needs a break? And this kind of leads us into our first little thing we're going to talk about. The shocks on that four-wheeler. Them things need a break, brother.
They need to be replaced. Is what they need to be.
Hey, look, man, it's a heck of a deal, I think.
I thought so.
I think so. It's a good little.
Runs out.
It runs.
And Colton gives it the beans.
Colton gives it
Oh
the
my gosh.
beans, son. I mean, that's a good.
We got it maxed out at 27, and it stays maxed out at 27.
Oh yeah, whether he's going straight, a circle, a diagonal. I mean, like a zigzag. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He's holding it to the floor or to the.
Good thing it's got a wide base on it, and he ain't got much weight, otherwise he done tipped it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
The biggest thing is, if he ever rides the other one, because it is not wide like that one.
Oh, he's going to ride the other one. I'm gonna have to have a conversation, but so it's weird because I know he's gonna come off of it at some point in time. And so it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It doesn't matter how much I caution him,
Yeah.
but I don't want to caution him so much to the point that he doesn't even have fun on it, if that makes sense. Or like scared.
Make him scared of using it.
Yeah.
I got you.
So basically all I do is tell him, like, hey, when you're going on turns, why don't we just knock it down, from like 27 to like 23?
Yeah. Just let off a little bit.
Yeah.
Right before you get to the turn, let off and get right back on it.
The brakes on that thing,
Yeah.
almost non-existent too.
Yeah.
That seems to be the case on both of them. No, the brakes on the other. And I think that's just way too much, and it just continues to slide.
No, it slides.
Oh, does it?
But
Yeah,
It's
if
just
they
the
get
tires
the foot
locked
brake
up.
and lock it up, yeah, they'll slide you.
Yeah.
But it's going to come to a stop. The other one, like, I mean, it's still going.
Yeah. Like the brakes on it, pretty much just not there.
Yeah. The back brakes aren't there. It has no back brakes.
I do think
Really?
it's hilarious how the chain come off twice. We put it back on the first time. He's like, "Can I go ride it again?" You're like, "Yeah, go out there, have fun, whatever. Do go this area, don't whatever." Then he comes back in and his hands are just black. He's like, "The chain come off, but I got it." I'm like, "Okay, sweet. Don't touch anything inside this house."
But he didn't have it.
But he
Thought he had it.
Yeah, he thought he had it.
yeah.
The front part of the chain came off, which is aggravating to get to.
Yeah.
But I showed him that when that chain comes off, you put the front one on first,
Yeah.
and then you put the back one on, and it's no different putting on the bicycle chain, which he's gotten really good at. So
So
He's no stranger to having chains come off.
that's he's what? How old is he? 7? He's
He's 6, 7, or 8.
brother.
I'm pretty sure he's 7 though, because I'm pretty sure. I think it is 6, 7, 8 is the age of them all. So it would be Adela.
Better one. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't. I always get confused if it's 5, 6, 7 or if it's 6, 7, 8.
I don't know. But for us, we'll go with a 7-year-old. Pretty mechanically inclined already. He's figuring it out.
That's the biggest thing. You just gotta let boys just go out there and just
Be boys, like
do it sometimes.
just figure it out. Yeah.
That's what I tell people all the time. For one, like if you just tell them just to figure it out, eventually, more than likely, they're going to figure out they want to do it bad enough.
Yeah.
Well, like even I told Colton to go make his bed the other night. We had to wash the sheets and all that stuff, and fitted sheets give him a problem. Just like, I mean, they do grown people. I was like, go make your bed. He's like, I can't do the fitted sheet. I said, well, you better figure it out. And Courtney was like, the last time I told him to figure out, I had to go in there and help him. I was like, then he didn't get him long enough.
Yeah.
So we go in there to put him to bed. I mean, it had been a couple hours. Like, it better be done or we're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
And me and Courtney go in there, and it's done. She's like, dude, way to go. He's like, yeah, I had Raylan help me. She goes, so you didn't do it yourself? I said, I didn't tell him you had to do it yourself.
Yeah.
I told him to figure it out.
I wasn't doing it, and he found a
figured
loophole.
it out. Yeah, he figured it out.
Hey.
Because like, I couldn't stand that with teachers. Like, the reason I had such a hard time in math in middle school was I would get the correct answer, but the teacher did not like how I got the answer because I didn't do it the way she taught.
Well, she didn't like you looking. She didn't like you looking at your neighbor. Is the problem?
No,
You had to actually
no
do it
looking.
yourself.
There was no looking at the neighbor in this class.
Oh yeah, y'all were home.
But this was when I was still in school. But this was the one teacher that the smartest person I had ever met at the time was making a 72 in her class.
Brother, she's just bad at teaching.
She's bad at teaching, and then the way she grades stuff was stupid. Like, if you didn't do it exactly how she showed you to do it in class, she's gonna mark it wrong, whether you had the right answer or not.
That's wild. All that matters is the answer.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's why I have such a fundamental issue with school.
Oh yeah.
School pisses me off.
I had a thing in math, like I never was able, like math was by far, math and science were my best subjects. But I would never show, like I was able to do a lot of the stuff in my head, like lots of it. So I would barely write any of especially once you get older and you're doing like algebra and stuff like that. Like they want to see all your steps, yada, yada, yada. And I just like put like 3 little things and then skip like 4 lines and write something else and then come up with the answer and it'd be right. But they're like, they check it, but like right next to it, like show your work, show all work.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't need to. I got the right answer. What the frick does it matter? Like, leave me alone.
Dude.
That's all that
It
matters.
was so aggravating.
All that matters is if you're right or wrong. That's it. Not how you're right or wrong, but if you're right or wrong.
I'll be honest, the way I look at school probably isn't the most healthy way to look at school. Like, and I won't tell the kids this. Like, the kids think I expect A's and B's.
Yeah.
Right. But in reality, I just want them to pass. I don't care if they pass with a 70
Yeah.
in everything. As long as they pass, because for one, I use pretty much nothing that I learned in high school. I know in some fields of work, you will, right? But addition, subtraction, a little bit of multiplication,
Yeah.
and a little bit of division is all I use. And I have a calculator for it.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
So all those teachers that say you're not going to have a calculator whenever you go out there in the real world, guess what? I got a calculator everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And I use it too.
oh yeah,
like the amount of school knowledge that I need now, like you said, obviously, some professions do require like chemistry, like type math, right? Equations and stuff like that. But for most people, I think you can get by with literally elementary school.
There's some
Math
jobs you don't even use mathematics at all.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, technically, my job doesn't use mathematics. I mean, I guess it probably does.
Well, whenever you
It-
price jobs, you gotta calculate your time and your labor,
Yeah.
and then add it, and then add your margins. And
I
all
was
that
meaning
stuff.
more of like the actual labor part of it.
The actual labor, yeah.
But I mean, technically, if you think about it in a way, there probably is some type of mathematics of being able to like judge how far something's going to be going, or like the distance something's going to land.
But you don't actually get out a pen and paper and calculate it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, all that's
Yeah.
judgment. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, there's obviously some
ton of
stuff.
math.
Depending on the type of job, yeah, we can for sure. But it's all like just your basic math.
Yeah, adding this, subtracting, dividing, multiply it by 2 because I need 2 of them. Multiply it by 7 because I need 7 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people can get through life with your very, very, very entry level mathematics.
To be honest with you, all I think school is for is to train people how to be in a like a manufacturing type workplace where you go to the same place, same 4 walls every day. You do the same thing every day.
Oh,
You listen to the same people every day. So that way, whenever you grow up, you're a good little worker, and you do whatever you're told, and it's yes sir, yes ma'am, no sir, no ma'am, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's no room for creativity or none of that stuff. I honestly, I believe that's why majority of homeschoolers excel, and this is statistically proven, excel in most things more so than public schools.
I did not.
Because
I'm not going to lie. I haven't met a whole lot of homeschool kids that are like normal. Most of the homeschool kids that I know or not know now, but like knew growing up, very awkward children. Very
Yeah.
socially awkward.
a lot of them don't
Like-
get socialized enough. But as far as like in a working environment and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and their grades for one typically are better. Like their SAT scores on average are better and all that stuff. Higher acceptance rate into colleges, all that nonsense. Now that may be changing because homeschooling is happening more.
Yeah, it is.
So, obviously the more people you have doing it,
Yeah.
chances of statistics going down is going to happen.
Yeah.
But school, in my opinion, for the most part, is a sham. Like once you get into high school, they should be teaching you about taxes and stuff that everybody's going to use in their life. And then if you want to continue your education and get your education in some of this other stuff, that's what you go to college for.
Oh yeah. I agree. I could get behind that. That's like homework, bro, trips me out. Like
You do not give me that
Bro,
is
you
a
have-
rank. You don't want.
you have 8 hours essentially with I don't have kids, but like say I did. You have 8 hours with my kid or kids or whatever. If you can't show them and teach them what they need to know in that 8 hours of the day,
Yep.
that's a you problem.
So I have had this conversation every year with each one of my kids' teachers every single year since they've been in school. We may have some teachers that listen to this, and if this offends you, I'm sorry. In my opinion, if you send homework in, you're a lazy teacher. And I stand by that. And the reason I stand by is, for one, what you just said, right? So you have them for this amount of time. Okay. But then you tell me that they need to play sports. They need to go outside and play. They have to be in bed at a good time so they can get up early and be prepared for the next day.
Yeah.
They need to eat a good meal. We go to church, right? Parents don't get home until 5:30.
Yeah.
Right? So between 5:30 and 8 or 9 o'clock, whatever time these kids go to bed, I have to fit in showers, food, outside playtime, sports, and some nights church.
And homework if they send homework home.
Where are you supposed to do the homework at? And then the teachers are like, well, it'll only take you 15 minutes. Well, then do it at school. If it only takes 15 minutes, then do it at school. That 15 minutes they're doing it at home doesn't do them no good.
No.
So if it's only 15 minutes, do it at school.
My only other argument to that is I do know that, like, just from the other side of it, because obviously I don't like homework. I never liked homework when I was in school. Didn't do homework when I was in high school. That's just stuff that I just didn't do. Like, teachers just finally accepted it that Andy's not turning in homework. Might as well quit giving it to him. But once you get to a certain grade, like, I don't know about other schools around here, but I know Bullitt County, as far as used to, I don't know about right now, but middle school, you change, like, I think we had 7 different classes in middle school.
Yeah.
Like, each teacher had you for, like, it was like 45 minutes or an hour or something like that. But then, like, high school, once you get into high school, they changed to what's called a block schedule, where you have 4 classes a day, 2 before lunch, 2 after lunch. And it's like an hour and a half or something like that, 2 hours or something. I think it's an hour and a half, 30-minute lunch, and then, like, you get a 30-minute break. So there's your 8 hours. But, like, I understand you don't have, technically, when they're like, when somebody says, well, you have them for 8 hours a day. If you can't teach them in 8 hours, that's on you. Like, I get that you don't have them for the entire 8 hours, but at the same time,
it's still not an ex. I don't have cut you off.
No, you're good. Yeah. You have, like, still plenty of time to teach what you're showing or teaching them.
Yeah.
In that time frame. I do know teachers that are completely against homework. Like, they will not do it. Now, if you don't get your stuff done, like, they'll say, like, hey, this is what we're doing today. This is what we have to complete.
1,000%.
If I'm giving you time to do it, if you don't do it in this class, it's got to be done tomorrow. I don't care when you get it to me or how you get it to me or when it gets done.
I don't care when he does it. It's got to get turned in tomorrow.
As long as it's done tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if they don't do it at home at that point, that's on them.
If they don't complete their work in class, by all means, send it home.
Right.
For one, as soon as they come and say, hey, he didn't complete it, okay, did anybody else complete it?
Right.
Yeah, everybody completed it. Well, me and them about to have a sit down. Why are you not doing what you're supposed to do in class?
Yeah.
So I do have, like, an accountability for them as well. But just sending it home just to send it home, they're sending home, like, just extra stuff. And it gets on my absolute last nerve. But yeah, if they don't do their work in the classroom, then yeah, you need to come home and do it. Because basically school is no different than a job, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So how many of us bring our work home with us?
Well, unfortunately for the 3 in this specific podcast, run or work for our own company. So
typically when I'm done.
Oh, I'm
done.
That is not the case for me.
Yeah, typically I am. Now there's times, obviously, but that's different when you're growing a business.
Yeah.
Or like there's some stuff you just have to.
It has got.
Like, if I don't get all my stuff done, during work hours, guess what I'm doing when I get home? I'm doing it. But as far as, like, all my work should technically get done within my work period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then I got to do it at night, or that's like the first thing I do that next day. It's not often you're bringing home work.
Yeah.
And most people aren't bringing home work.
Yeah, most people.
Usually I don't. Usually if I just be working late to finish what I'm supposed to do that day.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for. Like, Colton's in tutoring right now. So he stays 2 days a week, an hour and a half or something like that, hour 45 minutes after everybody else, and I go and pick him up later.
Yeah.
That's just what he's got to do right now. Like, he has things he's got to work on. That's all good. But see, the way I've always looked at it is, even like the high school where you switch classes and all stuff, well, then it becomes a time management problem on your end. Like,
yeah,
these other teachers in elementary school, yeah, they have them all day, but they're still teaching the same amount of subjects in the same amount of time. So you just need to build your class better. Now, if the kids are disrupting stuff and you can't get through it, that's different.
Yeah.
But you'll never convince me that homework is good or necessary. For one, I was homeschooled. You know, whenever I got homeschooled, you know how many hours a day I did school?
Probably like 3 or 4.
4 to 5. 4 to 5 hours a day. Got the same diploma as everybody else.
And got to work.
And got to work. And got arguably probably a better education.
Yeah.
So, I mean, half the, like, tomorrow at school, you know what they're doing all day tomorrow at school? They're not even doing schooling tomorrow. They're doing something called a foam run. Well, I don't need you to tell me what I'm supposed to do with my kids, and then whenever I have my kids, you dictate what my time with my kids looks like because you want to send the homework home, but then you get to go and do all this fun stuff with my kids.
Yeah, I want to do the fun stuff. Like,
and then send them home with homework.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go to school for this.
Yeah, I don't even hardly remember how to have this crap.
What are you talking about? They come to me with some of this stuff. I'm like, dude, take it and ask your teacher.
Yeah.
I don't go into people's houses with their AC and say, okay, this is the problem. Here's the stuff. You have to pay me full price and then you have to fix it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It just don't make sense. Yep. So I feel very strongly about homework, and every single one of my kids' teachers have known it, to the point that they do the same thing. They either just quit sending them homework, or like Colton's teachers this year, I said, well, my homework's just not going to be mandatory. Good.
Yeah.
Follow me.
That's all.
I'm just not doing it, man.
I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Well, there's you what were you about to say?
I mean, we just got too much other. I mean, we're playing. This is exactly what I told his teacher. I said, we do extracurriculars that are important. And I listed them. I said, you know, they play baseball or softball. They play basketball. We hunt. We fish. We go to church.
Yeah.
Like, those are our extracurricular activities, and all of them are extremely important to us. And I'm just not going to let homework that should be done in the classroom get in the way of any of those things. Yeah.
Can't argue that.
Yeah, and all she said is, well, I just see it differently than you, but, you know, no big deal. That's why we'll have to look at it the same, as long as you understand where I'm coming from with it. We can have different opinions on it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, most teachers do, like, agree with homework.
Well, the younger generation of teachers, they typically don't send. I can tell you how much homework my kids are going to have from the first time I meet their teachers. I've been accurate on it every single time. Colton has had older teachers his entire time he's been in school. Raylan typically has younger teachers. And like last year, she had a real young teacher. She only teach for like a couple years. Never had homework. And if she did, it was stuff she didn't complete. Her homework would be done in 5 minutes. Colton would be sitting at the table for over an hour.
That's ridiculous.
Doing homework.
Yeah. That's crazy. I've heard that though. Like teachers like our age and younger, like 30s and down,
they're not sending home hardly any homework.
Sending home homework.
And like test weeks are different too. I get it. They need to study. They need to refresh. I can get that. You know, one-off thing, just like we bring work home with us every so often, but I'm not bringing work home with me every single day.
Yeah.
So why should today?
Oh, yeah. I agree.
So, well, that was a nice little rant. I have gave that speech already like 15, 20 times this year. I have that speech down always to
science.
But I should, like, when I told Courtney about it earlier, she's like, you know, I get what you're saying. And then I had a Facebook post that popped up from 2019 where I had posted about it. And I screenshot and sent her. I said, at least you know I have been, like, steadfast on this for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey. Well, there's your free little nugget. That was not part of, I don't even remember how we got on that.
I don't either. Oh, Colton becoming mechanically inclined.
Good God, that was okay. I don't know. Anyways,
next segment.
Yeah. So this is something that is, I think, new this year. This is the first time this has happened since I've actually taken hunting seriously, which has probably been the better part of 8 years now. 8 or 9 years.
You started hunting more when me and you became friends, but even I took it up to another level.
You started taking it serious probably 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Told me.
No, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't even taking it like all that serious whenever me and you first started hunting together.
Yeah. I just started hunting a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
But then we started actually putting in time scouting all that stuff. Probably your second duck season.
Yeah.
And then that bled into the deer hunt and all that. Now, that's just a life of its own now.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, so like I don't think this has never happened the entire time I've been taking hunting seriously. I don't think I can't remember one. We get a 2-day early. It's only a doe. You can only do does for 2 days.
Oh, yes, gun season.
With
I don't ever recall this happening either.
I think it's new.
Yeah,
I guess
like-
Georgia doesn't kill enough does. So like a couple years ago, we were just talking about how literally, I think it was 2 years ago, you used to only be able to kill bucks the first weekend.
Yeah.
And then 2 years ago, they decided, no,
Yeah,
either sets, opening day.
And it was like that for a long time before too, where like open day of gun season was just open day of gun season, except for like specific counties. But then they changed it to where it was statewide. Like the first weekend was doe only or buck only, and then they changed that, and now they're giving us extra doe days.
Yeah, which
Yeah, so-
is nice. Which it's nice, but I'm not gonna be able to hunt either day.
You can't do Sunday evening?
Nope.
The only chance I have is Sunday evening.
We're going up to watch a college football game Saturday, and then Sunday after church we're going to Perry.
So we're doing that on Saturday.
Yeah, well, we changed plans to we're gonna go to Deacon's home game.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna get up there. We're actually gonna go up there tomorrow night and stay the night, and then tailgate.
What time does the game start?
1.
Heard that.
So we'll be able to tailgate, watch the game, and then be able to get back before. It'd be about 1 o'clock. Game will get over about 4. We'll probably get back about
If I were right, is it?
ish. About 4.5 hours. 5.
That's
You stop, get something to eat and stuff. No, not too bad. Up there in Rome, Georgia. I need to check the weather. It was crisp this morning.
Good to feel this morning.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think next weekend is supposed to be even cooler than this weekend.
Nice. But yeah, so back to the doe stuff. We get a free, or I not say free, an extra 2 days for doe harvest with a rifle this weekend, which is kind of sick. Unfortunately, it sounds like only one of us is going to be able to really hit it hard, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes when you're not used to having this.
Yeah, fully not expected. Well, I heard about this a while ago, but then, I mean,
I've seen stuff on you. Yeah.
And you never know what's actually true on TikTok. So I just kind of like ignored it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I heard that it's actually like a real thing like 2 weeks ago. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, sweet.
But yeah, we was
I would have been able to go.
Yeah.
What?
Had the gun sighted in it and all.
No, you didn't.
No, it was going to be there.
Oh, it was gonna be.
I mean, it was sighted in enough. It just wasn't to where I wanted it.
Yeah, and then we let Colton shoot it.
Yeah.
And then we went.
First time shooting a rifle.
Then we went to
A high-powered rifle.
Then we went to walk down and see if he hit the target. And the tripod that was holding the gun decided to
Take a spill.
not hold the gun.
Yeah, we were walking away, and I just heard a ding, and I was like, "I've heard that sound before. Like that's a very distinct sound."
Yeah.
And I turned around and looked, and the gun that I had just sighted in with, I mean, what was within an inch and a half grouping at 100 yards, was laying on the ground.
Now that feel
about 4 feet.
that sound is always the worst whenever you just got out of the buggy or the truck and it's leaning on the tire, and then you hear it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
About to
then
walk.
you gotta go. Then you're going in the woods with it, and you're like,
Yeah.
buddy.
So unconfident. Like unconfident. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if unconfident, but you're just not confident. Whether unconfident's a word or not, I think everybody understands.
Yeah. So not confident or unconfident, whatever. Obviously we didn't do our English homework either. But yeah.
Believe it or not, I didn't have to. I could sleep in English class, and I still made like a 98 throughout my entire.
That was not my case.
But
Yeah, so not sure of how, if an animal walks out in front of you, you're like, I don't even know if I should pull the trigger on this joker or not.
yeah. Now, granted, scopes can they're, I guess, tougher is the word
Yeah, they're
than what you think.
Yeah.
But still, until you actually shoot it and know that it's on, it's in the back of your head.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
And then as soon as you shoot, it doesn't drop. You're like, that's it.
I knew it.
I pissed this opportunity away. I had the opportunity and it's gone.
Yep.
And I'm like, and then I get to a whole other shot. I'm never gonna get another opportunity the rest of the season. Worst season ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that was my gun hitting the ground was a blessing in disguise. Me and that scope have had a love-hate relationship for a very long time. Now we have killed, that gun has killed a many of deer and pigs. And it's a good scope, but me and that scope don't get along. I have such a hard time getting the black out of the scope and keeping it out of the scope.
Yeah.
And so when it hit the ground, we went and shot it again because I was going to re-sight it in, and it wasn't even hitting the board.
No.
And I was like, you know what? If I'm ever going to change the scope, now's the time to do it.
Yeah.
And so
I pretty much having to resight it in from scratch at that point.
yeah. So I just went ahead and pulled the scope off of my other gun, which I really like, and put it on that rifle, and so now I'm gonna be sighting it in this weekend.
Yeah. But we
That's something I should have done a long time ago.
We tried sighting in his that's the 270?
Who?
Mine's 243.
243. So we tried sighting in that. Yours was 308?
Yeah.
His was good. We didn't really, there wasn't really nothing to do but make sure it was on with his.
I clicked down a couple times because it was shooting about 2-3 inches high.
That's right.
So I clicked it down, couple clicks, 4 or 5 clicks, and bullseye, baby.
Yeah. And then we did my 308, which is, it wasn't like dead on the money, but all the shots are in the kill area, kill zone, whatever you want to call it. It's hitting vital organs. So, I mean, I think at one point they were within probably 2 or 3 inches.
A couple inches. Yeah. Within a couple inches.
And then
We're shooting 4-inch targets, so
yeah,
which is vitals and wherever. I mean, you're killing whatever.
Yeah.
We don't shoot further than 100, and I think it's 30 yards,
Yeah.
and that's the furthest shot that we have available here, at least. So you're not moving nowhere really in 30 yards.
No. And then we tried to do it. We took my dad's 30-06 out there, and
Buddy,
it's all over the place. It's the scope that when we bought the rifle, we bought the rifle for Christmas
3 years ago.
3 years ago, I think now.
Something like that.
It's 2 or 3 years
we need to
ago.
clean that barrel and get like a couple different brands of bullets,
Yeah.
and probably
Unless somebody's got a scope.
No, he doesn't.
I do. Hey, I got scopes that are always for sale, baby.
No. Well, you mean you might. You might, but you do not.
I got a scope.
Not for sale.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. I just told
you, baby.
No, you never told me.
I did
I
say
just told you it's available, did you?
And I said,
I think we should do a bidding war. That's what I think.
no, because he's got
Oh,
more.
I didn't know that.
He
I
got
didn't know
money
that you
back.
said.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I said I'll take it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This man about to sell it out from under me. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna
I actually think I remember him saying, "Yeah, I'll get it."
lie. Yeah, I missed that. I mean, the thing is, like, I was never gonna post it, but if anybody came was like, man, I need a scope, I'm like, oh, I got one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just sat right there. I mean, it's a good scope, and if I get another rifle, I have no problem throwing it on there. It's just me and that scope don't get along too well.
What's the zoom on it?
Same as yours, 3 to
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
Well, I think yours 3 to 9.
It is. But yeah,
Most of them are.
so dad's gun either needs. We got to do some work with his. It's either I'm gonna try and see if we can group it first. That'd be the cheapest option.
So I got a pizza box, so we could shoot at that.
Okay. We'll try and
Consistently hit a pizza box. That'd be wild. There's no way.
dude, if it misses like that, we might be up the creek without a paddle, brother.
Yeah, because ain't ammo just fixing that.
By the way, up the creek without a paddle makes no sense to me. Because if I'm up creek, I'm just going to float back
Yeah.
down. Like that just
That's-
goes in my head right now. That makes
That's
no
never made
sense.
sense to me. It's
I
like,
want to be down the creek without a paddle. That's bad.
yeah. No, it's never made sense. Just like you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway. That's never made sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or why pizza is predominantly round, comes in a square box.
Yeah, could you imagine it? Could you imagine opening up a round like?
Oh, I don't know how it would be done. I'm sure you can, but why not just make the pizza squares?
I'll be down with that.
They do now. The thin crust pizza most of the time is like a square.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got some work to do.
Yeah, they were
with that.
not even really all the way ready. If they were, Andy's gun's ready. He could go this weekend.
I could go this weekend and feel good about shooting at an animal.
Yeah, I would, and I could shoot this one hanging on the wall,
Yeah.
and the one above it. They both should be really close, but I would obviously want to shoot them before I handed them to anybody to say, "All right, here you go."
Yeah. So, shoot, I could always throw a slug in the old 12 gauge and let her eat.
You're gonna sit in the back, baby.
I might have to say
Nice and
if
close.
that's the case, yeah. Or in your bow spot,
Behind my house.
yeah. Wherever you can reach. with a bow.
Yes, that is a little 4-point that was back there.
You just got another picture of it.
Nice.
I thought it was a little buck.
That's what it looked like. But these cameras are trash, bro.
Dude, Dad's camera is pretty nice. I don't know. We got it from Dunham's. And it sends like it does instead of an email, it does an app.
Yeah, that's what a lot.
That's
of them
how
do.
this used to send text messages, but they stopped doing that for some reason and did
That
now.
was a licensing. Yeah. Oh, what brand is your dad's?
Couldn't tell you.
On the pictures, it should say. Do you got the pictures?
Nah,
Yeah, the
Yes,
few
dude.
own pictures.
I used to have the app.
Stealth, muddy.
It's not muddy. It's not stealth. It was.
Trying to think.
Point.
It starts with a C. Is the app command something? I think.
We got Cuddy back, and these are older at this point. I will say that. I mean, they're coming up on 5 years old, probably.
Yeah.
So
I've never been real impressed with the
It is a
pictures.
stealth camera. The app is command. It's a stealth.
gotcha.
The app is like this something command something or something other. Oh, Command Pro is the name of the app.
Gotcha.
Stealth camera though. But yeah, his camera's sweet.
Well, the reason he got these Cuddy backs is you pay one payment plan for as many cameras as you want. It's not one camera,
Yeah.
2 cameras, and
Yeah.
that's 2 payments. 3 cameras, 3 payments. They all link together. You pay one payment, and it's way cheaper that way. They're just not as good. And they all, they link to the next closest camera that links to the next closest camera. And then it goes all the way back to like the main camera that sends it to, well, now email.
And isn't it like super delayed too?
Yeah, but that might just be at this point because I don't know how to set it up right. Because I've looked it up on the internet,
Yeah.
and now that they're so outdated, I can't really. I don't
Not
know.
much information.
I have tried figuring it out, and
It for sure doesn't send all the pictures neither.
yeah, there's been times where I've watched deer and I never get a picture.
Yeah.
That's
I
wild.
mean, there's been times
Actually-
that we've
that happened
happened
this
for the cameras
And
and those pictures don't come in.
when I seen those 2, that doe and that fawn, and there's 16 turkeys, that never came through.
Yeah, 16 turkeys in front of a camera and not getting a single picture of one of them is insane.
Yeah, that's not good. Like that's
Yeah, so you're talking about 18 animals and they weren't just like out there for 30 seconds.
yeah.
So 18 animals for what? A total of 20 minutes?
Yeah, together, yeah, for sure, at least.
So a total of 20 minutes, 18 animals, not a single picture.
Yeah, I try.
I got the sensitivity up, and I have it's supposed to be taking a picture like every 5 seconds. So like the one behind my house, but it's dumb close, like very, very close to the corn.
Yeah.
It's, buddy, it can't keep up. I done changed that one to every 15 seconds, and I need to go change it to every 30 seconds.
So now that only does every 30 seconds once it sees motion, right? It's not just out there
Takes a
snapping
picture.
a picture every 30 seconds, right?
Oh my God.
Correct.
That'd be crazy.
That would be what I'm about to say, brother. That's so many pictures.
Thank God it doesn't send the pictures.
Yeah. I would be so annoyed.
Which I would like to have an app based one so I could just go in there because I'm not gonna lie, like my email gets absolutely
Dude,
blown up and it's not even sending all the pictures.
no.
So my dad
Every morning when I wake up, I have probably 15 to 20 emails. It seems like every single morning.
And it's like, and it'll send 5 pictures, 2 pictures, 7 pictures, 3 pictures, and so it's like multiple pictures. At least it does a few at a time.
Dad's so that as long as you have the login stuff, you can get in it. Like I could send y'all the login stuff.
Yeah.
You download the app and y'all can log in and see Dad's camera. Mom's got it on
Yeah.
her phone. Dad's got it on his phone. I had it on my phone, but I took it off because It just got. He shows me the pictures every day, anyways. If there's something in there, so it's like, there's no sense in me taking up storage on my phone for that.
No, I want to change cameras really bad.
The stealth camera's good. I don't know. No, I mean, I can only go off of what we've used.
Well, one thing to always look at is what's the industry using? Or what's all the big name guys using?
Yeah.
Tacticam.
Yeah. Using a lot of that. Stealth cam is a popular one. And there was one other one I feel like is pretty popular with all of them. Tacticam is by far the most common one you see. But like all the people we've watched and talked to, I've never heard somebody, oh yeah, I'm using Cuddy backs.
I've never heard of it.
I'm gonna say I've never even heard of those before.
Dad's a guy told him or something like that.
And then I'm not gonna lie, like the email comes up as it says, what does it say? Cuddy Link.
Yeah.
Right. That's what the email name is.
Well, I
Like a brother.
Yeah, it says Cuddy Link, but it looks like Cuddle Link if you just glance at it. So that was a fun conversation with me and Corey. He's like,
I'm telling
Cuddle.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is this? Look, it's just pictures.
It's just a deer.
It's just
You
pictures.
can't say
So I
it's just
bet it is.
pictures.
I bet it is just pictures.
Yeah, it sounds like a
That's
website you should not be on.
Exactly.
It does.
And if you're getting emails from those websites, you are a different kind of
Oh,
animal.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And I wasn't just getting like an email here or there, like 15, 20 a night.
And they're only coming through at night.
And I'm in the middle of the night.
That's wild, bro. That's so tragic. Yeah.
No, I literally changed.
She thought I had a problem.
I changed it to deer alert.
Smart.
Until they go and look at the link and like they click on it before, because all it says is attachment available. Like it doesn't show like a preview of the picture. So like it says deer alert, right? She goes and clicks on it, and then underneath it says, Cuddle Link.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm scared to click on this picture now.
Yeah. This ain't even, this is just hidden stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
It took me forever. Like it was on my phone for a while. I was like, dude, I hate this thing. Why would it be called a Cuddle Link? I legitimately thought I just threw an L in there.
Oh, yeah. I be
For a long, like I thought it was Cuddle Link.
That's tragic.
And then I think I finally said something to Seth. He goes, I don't think it's Cuddle. He said, because they're Cuddy back cameras. And I went, look, I was like, it isn't Cuddle. I've been throwing an L in there for a year and a half.
That's tough. Man's like, I don't want to open these pictures. Like, I don't want nothing to do with this.
It's embarrassing, man. And pause on my phone. I'm like, clear. Yeah. Like, no. I'm in church getting Cuddle Link emails. Like,
Wild, bro. That's crazy. Oh,
Oh gosh.
y'all want to get into there? We got to do our pick'ems too, but y'all want to get into your overall reactions of Saturday's game, or y'all good?
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, we can.
I ain't dodging that, bro.
So my thing is, I said it before. I said it with the Georgia-Tennessee game when I picked Georgia. I said it when I picked Bama with the Georgia-Bama game. I don't know what it is. I hate it. I'd love to be wrong. But until they can prove that they can do it, it didn't make me sick. Yeah, it made me sick. I literally woke up the next morning still mad.
So that's the thing. Like, I was over it pretty quick, I guess, because I knew it was a good possibility.
Yeah.
Jesus, bro.
Honestly,
6-4, dog. God.
honestly, my biggest issue is I'm just tired of losing to them.
Yeah, I agree. That's my thing.
Like,
Like, losing is not a, and so
the
it's
loss
like,
isn't even the biggest issue at this point. It's that it's always to them.
yeah, and we can still go win a national championship. We still go win the SEC. We still go win a national championship this year.
Oh, everything's still in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just aggravating that every time we seem to lose, is to them jokers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it gets on nerves. And I don't know. Like, I don't even know what it is at this point. Like, I wonder. The two biggest times I have looked at Kirby Smart and like, what are you doing? Has been in the Alabama game.
Yeah.
That's when he put Justin Fields in, right, on the fake
Yeah, that was
on the fake punt. That was Alabama, right? And then I understand you want to go and hurry up and all that stuff on that fourth down. I almost wonder if Kirby Smart tries to do too much in the games against Bama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Seth said that night, like, how can it be a mental block? Well, it don't necessarily have to be for the players.
Yeah.
But it could be for Kirby. Like, you know how you feel like unnecessary pressure sometimes? Like, we have to win this game?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if he almost feels like that and just tries to do too much, because sometimes it just don't. I don't know what else to chalk it up to.
Yeah. So my initial thoughts right after the game was, you got to take the points, tie the game up. Defense is playing good. Tie the game.
No, we did say that too. Like, as soon as we saw they were going for, like, I feel like we need to take the points.
Yeah. So that's my initial thing. But then the as time kind of goes by, obviously hindsight's 20/20, right? At that point, your defense has been playing good, so you trust your defense to continue to play good. Like, they're gonna get a stop, right? Obviously they didn't, but 2 week, huh?
I thought we got the ball back after that. We 100% got the ball back.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the 2 weeks ago, the same thing happened. And it was kind of it wasn't even just getting the first down. Like, it was a 4th and 7. They throw it into the end zone. And the game is, I mean, at that point, if we don't get that first down, it's kneeing the ball out like the game is over.
Yeah.
So, and it worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that was a different situation too, because there was no more time, and a field goal didn't tie that game.
I mean, yeah, I get.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and so it's a little bit different situation. I understand, like, the parallel you're trying to make, and the biggest reason I disagree with it. So for one, I feel like we should tie the game. And then as soon as I saw, nothing against Cash Jones, thinks he's a good running back.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw Cash Jones was in the game, I was like, why? I understand it's, but if you don't have the right personnel, you axe it and kick the field goal.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it wasn't his fault.
No, it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
But I mean, so don't know that.
If he gets blocked, I agree with what you're about to say. But
yeah,
if the offensive lineman just makes the block, he's in for 6.
No, I get that.
But I do agree that if someone else was in there, literally anyone else, because I feel like
Phillips is gonna get around it fast.
Phillips is already, he's faster.
Gray and Bowens, you're not tackling like that.
Yeah, you're not just gonna push him over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think for the situation, that was probably the least likely back to have in, like, should have been in.
To run the ball. Now, pass catching, a little different.
I agree. But I think, well, my thing is, the down before that was a run play with Gunner.
Mm-hmm.
If you're having a run play to begin with, like, if it's a run, let's say it's a read option, and he's reading the guy crashes on Cash, so he pulls it. For what I actually think, if we didn't go pace there, they'd have reviewed it, and he'd got the first down anyways, I think. But I haven't seen no, like, replays or anything of that actual play. Everybody plays the next, like, the fourth down.
I do want to know how close he was
I honestly
I
think
do
he
not
was
know.
close. I really think he was close.
because it was in a weird spot on like the
Our
chart
camera was
doing
terrible.
stuff with the camera.
yeah, because
And they didn't even show an orange yellow line. They didn't show nothing.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I still don't know what yardage chart line we needed to get to.
so my thought process is if you have a run already called, you're not passing the ball right here. It's 3rd and 4, I think it was. It's 3rd and 4. We've been getting dang near 4 yards a run all day. Why have Cash in there to begin with? If you know, if we get any type of positive play here, we're going pace, getting right back on the ball to run another play, try and catch them off guard. Why have Cash in there at all, even on the 3rd down, period?
It's just because that's just how Georgia is, though. It's not. That's how it's always been. Since Kirby's been here, and
He does rotate the backs a lot. I mean, yeah, he rotates the backs a lot.
I get that, but I think at that point,
He also always preaches
just like
whoever's got the hot hand.
the drop touchdown pass. If that was daggone not Noah Thomas, Young, whatever his first name is,
Colby Young.
Kobe Young, that's a tut. He's catching it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the first ball that kid's dropped this year too. Like, that kid's been lights out too. He's had some big catches. I just don't. It might not be his first drop. I mean, that
Speaking
might
of,
be
I
an
just seen
exaggeration, but-
that he got injured or something like that.
Did he?
Yeah. I don't know if maybe he daggone slammed something. I don't know. Or it was at practice, but like getting surgery.
Oh wow.
That's
Or he like hurt.
Yeah, he's gonna end up being good. I do wish that Georgia would just get rid of the number 11 for wide receiver.
Yeah, me too.
That's the first thing I said. 11's cursed. 11 is cursed.
I mean, Buddy was just wide, butt naked open.
I mean, for
Dude, he did the best impression of Aaron Smith I've ever seen. Like,
Oh my gosh.
but
To a T. To a T. That was sickening. That was sick. After we've had like just unbelievable catches from guys this year. I mean, Zachariah Ranch earlier that game.
Yeah,
Bounced off kids
yeah.
like a
Pinball.
pinball.
Yeah.
And held on to it. Colby Young, he catches a football and it takes 16 guys to tackle him.
he's so impressive.
And so it's yeah, that's kind of sickening. He dropped, but you're going to have dropped balls. I mean, they dropped the ball for a touchdown.
They did.
You're going to have drop balls. The biggest thing is we got to limit them. We've done that. I don't really have no complaints about that. Does it suck?
Correct.
Yes. Was it in a big time? Like, that was 3rd down.
Yeah.
For a touchdown. So yeah, all that stuff stings. I do have a hard time with that Bowens kid was averaging out like 9 yards a carry.
Dumb yardage. Okay.
Yeah,
It was over 8. I know that.
Like, just give him the freaking ball. Even if you call a timeout and you still go for it, just give him the freaking ball.
Yeah, that's what
I get what he was doing.
I do
I do
understand.
too. I understand it. And I still stand by, from the time I saw we were going for it, we should have took the point. I don't even want to run that play, period. Let's tie the game up. Because defense is playing good.
No, I kind of wish we got in a fast huddle or fast stance and act like we're going to hike it. Don't hike it. Call timeout.
And
See if you can get them to jump.
yeah, see if you can get
First, see if you can get them to jump, but then go run a 4th down play. Don't go. I would just have Bowens in there and run the play. That's how I like knowing now and like thinking about it for the past couple of days.
Yeah.
That's how I wish it got ran. But
I can see it either way. I just know that our defense was playing really good. Our offense was moving the ball fairly well for the most part. We just honestly, the offense just sold a few times.
Yeah.
that's true.
And so I feel like you take the 3 points right there. I feel like we potentially win that game. Because the momentum aspect of it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because then Bama gets all hyped up because they just stopped a massive play. I mean, that was a big time play for them. It's like early in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
There's still smoke on the field, so it's extremely early in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
And so yes, I don't know. I mean, I'm just tired of losing to Bama. That's the main thing I got to say. I am tired of Georgia not being able to play complete football games.
I agree.
Yeah. When is the last time Georgia played a complete? You said Oregon. I was watching.
I guess a top tier team.
Yeah, they said the same thing. There's like because they asked the same question. And they said the 23 game against Tennessee whenever we jumped all over them, and then it started raining.
Yeah, and everybody looks at it like, oh, they didn't really beat us because it was raining and we just ran the ball down their throat.
Yeah,
yeah.
But that was. Is not TCU in the national championship? Does it
No,
not count?
because that was 22.
The reason I don't count that is because I say against top tier team. Don't get me wrong, I get TCU made it to the national championship, but that was no different than when Alabama went and played Notre Dame in the national championship back in 2009 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, the Oregon game was after that, anyways. That was the first. Was that?
No.
Was that?
I thought that was the year that we played.
No, that was the year we played Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably that Tennessee game, 23. That's the last time we played very good on both sides of the ball that I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From start to finish. I mean,
What did we beat the piss out of Clemson last year, like 34-3?
Yeah, but we started dumb slow. It was like
Did we start?
it was. I don't think we scored, but maybe once in the first half. I think
going into halftime,
I think it was 10-7
game.
I think it was 10-7.
You think that's right?
I think.
And they come out and it exploded.
Well, they only had 3 points at the end of the game, so it was probably like 7-3 or 10-3.
10-3, something like that. Yeah, I think it was something like that. And then in the second half, they just went out there and just ran through them.
It was a whole nother.
So I heard that I was listening to Brooks, and I'm talking about Brooks a lot, but I agree with this take a lot. We need to figure out how to start fast, obviously, and how he says we need to do it. I kind of agree with, and he probably knows what it's going to know what I'm talking about. So pretty much get on the ball quick, act like you're snapping it, see what the defense is going to do, and look at the sideline or wait for Bobo to tell you, all right, they're running zone coverage. This is the zone that it looks like they're in. This pass will be there. Get ready to rip it. I need you to look over here, look that safety off, and then rip it.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of colleges are doing now, which is the check with me offense. Tennessee does it, Ole Miss does it, Auburn does it worse than anybody. That's why they don't travel worth a crap. That kind of offense, and they say it too on their show all the time. It doesn't.
That offense doesn't usually travel good.
It does not travel well because of noise. Noise affects that. Because you're talking a lot into the helmet of the quarterback.
Yeah, but if you're just talking about starting the game, then that's different than your entire offense.
That's what Brooks's like take is. Do it for the first two series, get him some confident throws, maybe even the first series. Get him some good throws under his belt, get him feeling good about himself, and then let him go play ball. The kid's a baller. He's gonna do it. You just gotta get him.
Yeah, I have. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about this in the game. Every time he dropped back, I had so much confidence that the ball was gonna be placed in a good spot and our receivers can catch the football. It's not even funny. I haven't felt that kind of confidence since probably Jake Fromm.
Yeah.
Because Jake Fromm was so accurate. So like Stetson Bennett, you're worried the ball's going to be in the right place. Carson Beck, you're worried about receivers dropping footballs. So I think you have to go back to Jake Fromm where you're like, when he drops back, okay, either this ball's going to be caught or it's going to be thrown in a place that you don't have to worry about it being caught at all.
Yeah.
And I feel that way with Gunnar Stockton, but now you got the legs aspect in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Gunnar Stockton's got the arm that he can just, the biggest downfall to Drake Fromm,
and
the downfall about Jake Fromm was his downfield passing.
Yeah.
He ain't had the strongest arm.
Yeah, and Gunnar can.
But he was, he gets slinging.
there was a couple times that he would piss them.
Yeah, he was threading it.
They were a laser.
It had to be. And he was doing it.
Linebackers don't have time to jump and get it. It's over their head.
Yeah, they're looking at it, and then before they can react, it's over their head.
And that's with his slow motion
Release.
coming down
Yeah.
and coming. Like, it is
That ball's
99 miles an hour.
yeah.
The dude,
He
that
said-
thing.
That's what he says. He throws a heavy ball.
Yeah.
That's
That's another thing he said. Also, is an interception. The DB probably ain't gonna catch it because you throw it so darn hard.
He threw a couple of them that were in like, well, we saw it. Like he threw it over the linebacker's head. Linebacker's staring at him. He's like, the linebacker's doing what a linebacker's like. He's in spy, and
Yep.
he's waiting to see where he needs to break.
Yeah.
And Gunner is zipping the ball over. The ball's past him, and the linebacker's like, what the?
Yeah.
And then our guy's catching the football behind him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it happened a few times. I thought he was going to throw an interception in that game.
They're one of their takes on this Kentucky game, which we can kind of transition over to a little bit, is that he wants him to be aggressive. Like his thing is, as a quarterback coach, he would go to Gunner in this game. Let's just be honest, Kentucky is probably the worst team in the SEC this year. They're bad. Be aggressive. Throw the ball. Like, if you don't like, his thing is, if you don't throw an interception this game, you're going to be in trouble because you're not trying to push the ball hard enough at that point. And he said, once you throw an interception, we'll coach that up, see what you did wrong, see what you didn't see what you should have saw type thing there. But that way, once he starts throwing that ball, especially in those zone defense, because the dude will beat our receivers and Gunner Stockton will beat a man secondary badly.
Yeah.
It's the zone that they're having issues with. So
That's all Kentucky plays.
that's all Kentucky plays. And if any college football team is smart from here on out, they're going to drop too high and play a bunch of zone defenders underneath. Like, and just
Georgia's running game's not going to allow that to happen.
I understand that. So
Like, they're not.
It's a good offense.
we do. I
You
mean,
just gotta unlock it.
Yeah.
we have
I mean, we're still early in the season. I'm about to say, like, there's a chance for it all.
I'm not saying we just gotta unlock it. I'm not saying it's over. I'm just saying we just have to unlock it.
I am so sick and tired of losing to Bama and not playing complete football games.
I'm more
So
worried
sick and
about
tired of it.
our defense than I am our offense.
Telling you, man, that everybody keeps talking about Mike Bobo. I want to choke you out if you're going to talk about anybody. And I don't even necessarily believe this needs to be talked about all that much, but if you're going to talk about somebody, it needs to be Glenn Schumann.
I agree.
I don't think he's playing. I don't think he's coaching as well. That's for sure.
So this is another thing that I heard that I
Yeah, I know what you're about to say.
I agree with, because I think I actually told you about it the other day.
I haven't watched any of Brooks Austin. Am I hitting on his stuff?
Kind of not. He hadn't said nothing like
No, he would never say do anything with Glenn.
yeah.
He loves
Yeah.
Glenn.
I think he's good, but I'm saying if you're going to question a coach or a coordinator right now, he's the one you got to be questioning.
So this was one of their takes on that subject. He said they were talking, and that so for 2-3 years in a row, maybe I wouldn't say 4 years. When we had that was
21 to 23,
yeah, there was, so you're talking about 3 football seasons.
and maybe some 2020.
Yeah,
We were really good on defense 2020, but it was
That's Dan Lanning.
yeah, I know. But that was
I know.
that was Brahms last year.
Was that Dan Lanning or was that Mel Tucker?
I think Mel Tucker was already at
Michigan State.
Michigan State, I think.
but
Yeah, he was. 'Cause I think he only did it, coach there like 2 years.
Yeah.
Coach Georgia.
Maybe.
So their thing was for a solid 3 or 4 years or 2 or 3 years span, Georgia's defense, the defensive players were good enough to say, hey, this is what we're going to start in. And they were able to just to put them on the field. They're good enough to contain and
React.
stop and react.
Yeah, self-correct, self-adjust.
Right. They were just good enough defensive players, good enough athletes, fast enough, to make it work while they figured out what the offense is actually doing. And then by that point, they're like, okay, well, this is what we're doing. And then it was just a complete shutdown at that point. Georgia's defense is not like that anymore. We don't have – I think we eventually will. We have a bunch of young guys right now. Like, our defensive line is fairly young. I know we're starting a true freshman. I don't think
We got it.
like we have a young team, period. Like, our entire team is young, but we don't have those. I mean, there was several years where you had 4 first-round draft picks on one side of the ball. Like, you know what I mean? And 2 of them were the interior defensive linemen. Then the next year, it was the outside defense. Like, I mean, like, you have some dudes, but you don't have that kind of caliber right now. You have the capability of having that in a year or two, but right now you don't. You can't afford to just throw them out there and say, hey, this is what we're going to start in. Do your thing. We're going to figure out what they're doing. And it obviously it's not talked about like I'm talking about it, but like pretty much putting them on the field, seeing what the offense does, and then figuring out how to stop it while they're in game versus already having that stuff. Like, if they do this, which obviously they do to an extent, but like, you know what I'm saying? I guess.
I mean, I get what you're saying. My thing is, though, that's all you still see all over Facebook is Bobo this, Bobo that. And even after the Tennessee game, like when the offense went out there and hung 40-something points, and they're still talking about Bobo, like, why is that the conversation?
Bobo should have been on the.
We think it's world-class defense, our defensive-minded coach, and world-class defensive coordinator, right? Georgia's known for their defense, is allowing 40-something, and we're talking about the offensive coordinator?
Oh, I agree. I don't think Bobo's the problem.
No, I don't. And I'm not saying Glenn Schumann. I don't want Glenn Schumann to go nowhere. But at the same time, like, Kirby, I guarantee you Kirby's having some serious conversations like, hey, we've got to get this figured out.
Oh, I agree.
Because, I mean, they're like, it's that is our biggest problem right now.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean, now they locked down in the second half.
That's how it is every time.
Yeah. But why
even
spot teams 24
different.
points?
Yeah.
I think I've seen a thing where this it's either last 7 of 8 or last 8 of 8 games. It had to have been last 7 of 8 because we didn't beat Notre Dame either. Anyways, something about like the past 7 or 8 games, we have gone into halftime either tied or trailing. And we ended up beating. It was last 8 games, but in 7 of them, we ended up beating the teams by 18 or more points. So we're beating the crap out of them in halftime. Like, if you're down or tied, if you're down, that means you're outscoring by at least probably 21 points at that point. You know what I mean? You're holding them to relatively no points in the second half while overcoming the deficit plus 18 more points.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, you're smoking folks, right? But why spot them 15, 14 points, 20 points, 24 points? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
what is going on?
The complete game. And it seems like, so even if the defense is on, right, and then the offense is on and everything's clicking, but then it'd be like the defensive line isn't doing that, or the offensive line is just rolling over and dying. Like, getting Georgia to put a complete game together in every aspect and every position group is such a rarity. Like, and they had the guys to do it, but I mean, I say that and I feel like every year we're talking about they got a young team. I
thought we had a young team last year.
I don't think we did either. Our offensive line was old.
Yeah, but like, I swear it seems like every year we're talking about how I think last year was talking about how we had a lot of the young guys on defense, which we did. We had young guys on defense.
Just not on the defensive line. With a lot of older folks on the defensive line, but the secondary was very young, and the linebackers were pretty young.
Yeah.
But this year,
I mean, heck, the
Really?
offense is pretty much, aside from Bell.
one started from last year, from the offensive line, the one receiver, well, two if you Kobe Young,
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about, and Nate Frazier.
Nate.
So you're talking about 4 out of 11.
Nate Frazier can go ahead and transfer now.
Nah, bro.
He can go ahead and transfer now.
I
don't know.
get it, but at the same
He
time,
100% can. That guy can just totally piss off.
No.
We have too many other backs that can do it to even take the chance.
Don't bring you back.
That's fine. I hope he does. 'Cause I know Kirby's going to play him, but I don't want to see him. I do not want to see number 3 hold that football at all. Not when you have all these other backs that, for one, why are you going to take reps away from them when they've done nothing? You understand? Like we always talk about, you got to earn it, right? Okay, so they've earned it. Every single one of them. So why are we going to take reps away from somebody that's earned it when Buddy hasn't? And we just don't need to.
I'm
We
not
just don't
saying
need
this.
to.
I ain't giving.
I know he's good, man. The Joker could go somewhere else and he can run all over everybody. I'm fine with it. We don't need him, man. We don't need him.
Nope.
We don't need him.
You don't give away talent.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, I don't think he's the most talented back we got.
Talent for talent, he probably is. Like we're talking about the whole package.
I don't know. I don't think it's as clear cut as you think.
I'm just talking about full package. Be able to catch, be able to block, be able to run. Literally everything. I think he is the most complete back.
But can't hang on to a football.
He's fumbled twice this year. That's true.
Yeah.
And he fumbled 4
I did think he fumbled more than that last year.
or 6. I can't remember. It was an even number.
I think it was only 4, and that just doesn't seem right to me. But Georgia put the ball on the ground a lot last year.
Yeah.
Between drop passes, fumbles, and all that stuff, we just recovered a lot of them.
That's true
But
too.
putting the ball on the ground was an issue last year. And honest to God, if we didn't have the backs that we had, I would want Nate Frazier back in there. My thing is we just don't need him, so why put him in there? Now, I will say, they put him in this next game. I'm not gonna like it. I could deal with it. If they would have put him back in the Bama game, I would have been.
I would have been tripping because I agreed with, hey, you just need to go think about it yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
You just need to sit down. You need
And
to.
he did not
But-
get back in a single play.
Because that was such a crucial part too, man. The defense finally got to stop, and then we give them the ball right back.
On the 11-yard line.
Automatically in
Field goal range.
a scoring position.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they only held them to a field goal right there, that was a win. So we went from we stopped them, we get the ball back to thank God they only got 3 points.
I don't think they got a yard that possession. Like I literally,
Yeah, I thought, but I don't know.
I don't know.
it wasn't much. It wasn't even close
No.
to getting a first down.
No.
I'll tell you, it would not hurt my feelings if he does not run the football at all again for Georgia, especially not this year.
I hear you.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings in the least bit.
I hear you too, and I mean, I get it. But
I
at the
totally get where you're coming from.
At the same time, though, like
Like if it was last year, which obviously it was, right? Like this was an issue last year, and he ran the ball a lot last year. We needed him. So you need him. It's a little different. But this year, we had dude, man. Like, this is one of the best running back rooms that Georgia's had in a long time.
and the good thing is, ain't none of them can go anywhere as far as
They're young.
lead.
That's what Like Phillips to me is one of the most fun running backs we had to watch.
And he played, I think, 3 snaps against.
Yeah, and that Chauncey Bowens, that jerk right there, he just refused to get tackled.
Yeah.
There was a couple times there was a pile, and then all of a sudden you just see a 220 something pound guy pop out the back end of it and go for another 7 yards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boys, we need to get through these pick'ems. We about to go an hour and a half in this, John.
All right.
Yep. we get to going, son. Give these folks a 2-hour podcast.
Hey, we're just passionate about football. That's all.
Yeah.
I love how we talk more about it whenever they lose than we do when they win.
All right.
All right, let's roll with it.
We got Iowa State and Cincinnati. I'm going Iowa State.
Same. I went 6-4 last
I'm
week.
picks up yet. I don't know what I went last
Wait.
week.
You say the next ones.
All right. Yeah, I got Iowa State. Then we got Kansas State and Baylor.
I'm going with Baylor.
Baylor Bears.
You got Vandy and Bama.
Vandy and Bama. I got Bama with how Ty Simpson was playing. Kid played incredible.
It's honestly probably not going to be close.
If Ty Simpson plays like he did last week or the last 3 games, really, I'm not going to lie, Alabama's going to be dang near impossible to beat.
I don't think their defense is that good.
I don't think their defense is that good, but buddy,
But I will say they bowed up plenty enough times against us.
yeah.
We ran the ball down their freaking throat. We had how many rushing yards?
Over 200.
Over 200 rushing yards.
Ran the ball down their freaking throat.
I think it was close to 250. But Texas, Florida.
I got Texas. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going Florida. 'Cause
You're
they're
not
going
doing
to
this again.
They're
bro.
going to upset somebody. They're going to upset somebody. Why not now? It's at home.
Bro, you're tripping right now.
No, I'm telling you.
No way.
I'm beginning to wonder if this sucker's starting to become a fan. Like, that's wild.
But I'm telling you, we have all agreed they have too much talent. Eventually, it's going to click.
Bro, if this
Their
one
defense,
hits,
their
if this one
defense,
hits,
their defense is good. Listen to the logic, okay? Their defense is good.
Defense is
What has Texas' problem been?
Their offense has not been good.
Their offense, right?
Texas defense
Bro,
is big.
Arch has got his aura back, is what they've been
hold
saying.
on. And
I don't know what aura
offense
means.
for offense, Texas's offense is better than Florida's.
Texas' offense is better than
Sure,
Florida's.
by a long shot.
Florida's defense is better than Texas' defense, and
I don't know about that. Texas defense is pretty good.
close. But so is
And-
Florida's, I will say, yeah.
it's only a matter of time before Florida's offense clicks. It's going to happen. We saw it last year. We didn't get to see a whole lot of Arch Manning start against SEC opponents last year. So we don't really know how, but we know
This is
DJ
his first
Lagway can
SEC
do it.
start, period.
We know DJ Lagway can do it against SEC opponents.
Oh, he can. It's just a matter if he practices
so-
or not.
So it's going to happen, and it's going to be this week.
Brother.
You heard it here first.
The offense, dang.
This
No,
is,
I'm telling you.
I saw a thing where it said DJ or Billy Napier said DJ's got that look in his eye again.
I'm telling you.
You can do.
I'm telling you.
That's all I need to hear. Hey, I'm with you.
Are you
I
going
want,
Florida?
I
too?
want them.
No, Texas.
Okay.
I want them to lose, but I'm telling you, they're going to win.
This is wild.
I put money on it.
Clip it, chat.
I put money on it. Let's put money on it.
I ain't putting.
Put a gentleman's bet.
What's a gentleman's bet? $1?
Yeah, we'll do $1.
Or a gentleman's bet is just you're right, I was wrong.
It's supposed to be you're right, I was wrong. But
Oh
we'll do it
no, we'll just do you're right, I was wrong. I ain't got money to be betting like that. I'm broke, dog.
so confident. I'm trying to prove how confident I am.
By betting $1.
Give me $100 on Texas.
I'll do $100.
I will not.
That's
don't care.
wild. He just called our bluff is all that was. He knew we wasn't gonna
Yeah,
bet
you wouldn't
$100.
bet nothing.
I was willing to go $100.
I'm not because I don't have $100 to give, bro.
That's a fact.
Not on that.
Yeah, not on college football. When we've seen the smallest college of small beat some top dogs before.
Exactly. So why not Florida?
Because
Thanks for making my point for me.
Because it's,
it's Florida.
yeah.
I'm just
Florida ain't done it since the early 2000s,
it's happening.
late 2000s.
All right. Virginia and Louisville.
They're storming the field in the swamp this weekend.
But you can't storm the field for a number 9 team. Like, you just can't.
If you're Florida this year, you can. Sorry.
That's tragic. You gotta do them like that. Virginia or Louisville?
I went look at Louisville.
Me too. Actually, no. I'm going with Virginia. I'm doing this right now, by the way.
I am too.
Yeah, so am I.
But I was actually predicted to win. I didn't realize that.
Are they? It's got to be
Mhm.
because they're
6.5.
Oh no, 6.5. Like, that's legit. All right, Washington and Maryland.
Yeah, I don't know what the Terrapins are. I've never heard of a Terrapin, so I'm gonna
I'm
go
going
with the
with
Huskies.
Washington. Yeah, me too.
Yo,
UNLV in Wyoming.
brother. Apparently, Wyoming's bad. Oh, this is a
Game of the
I
week.
think this is gonna be a good game.
I got Miami.
I'm going. I'm going Florida State. I think they've been preparing for Miami for a couple of weeks.
I do too. I think
Definitely
last week.
like it.
I think last week was a what is
Oh,
it?
crap.
A look ahead week.
Yeah, that was a trap game.
Yep, trap game is what I was looking for. UCF. That's who I'm going with. Kansas and
Very
UCF.
UCF.
Yeah, so am I.
Duke and the Golden Bears. I'm going with the Golden Bears.
Yup, me too.
Yeah, give me California, baby.
California.
So let me see what I went last week real quick, because I don't think I had a terrible week last week.
Bum, bum. Oh, I'm 3 games ahead. Hell yeah.
Am I still in last?
No, you and Shane are tied for last.
Yeah, I went 5-5 last week.
Y'all can either be tied for last or tied for second. Which one y'all want to choose?
Tied for last.
for
If
last.
you ain't first, you're last.
That's right, Ricky Bobby. All right.
We win participation trophies around here.
That's
Yeah.
right. You're either good or you're not.
I be throwing my kids away.
Huh?
They get participation trophies. They don't get those things.
Brother, all we heard was I be throwing my kids away.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that's what
All
I
I
said.
heard too.
I think that is all I said. Was throwing their participation trophies.
That's wild. Anyways,
Actually, throw them away. Set fly.
yeah. Nobody listens.
They don't
this
get
far.
it.
Nobody
don't get
listens
this
this far. Yeah, nobody listens this far in the podcast. Anyways, we're an hour and a half in at this point. Let's plug the social media before we get up out of here, though.
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, an Instagram, and a TikTok. You go like, follow, subscribe, give us some interaction. It'd be greatly appreciated. And whatever you're listening to on right now, also give us a follow on that too.
That being said, guys, this has been another episode of the Southerners Podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm Seth.
I'm saying, remember, always get those Southern roots.